Hey guys, welcome back. It's gonna be a quick video today. In this video, I just want to give you guys some quick tips about how to do Hydra rotation number 6. Alright, I would say this rotation is actually much easier compared to the previous one. In this rotation, there's no head of Sovereign, which is a super tanky head, and we have the head of and we don't have head of Blight, which is the Poison Cloud head. So there's no like nasty skill combo from the Hydra heads where they just remove the debuffs and place Poison Cloud. So in this rotation we got which help do we have? So we got Decay is still here, Torment, Mischief, and Wrath. Okay, so the reason that this rotation is much easier is first, they don't have the nasty skill overlap, and second, it has our favorite head, which is Head of Wrath. This is the easiest head in the game, and the best way to deal with it is to use a Geomancer, which is a epic champion. I think a lot of people already got Geomancer. So I have one key left, as you guys can see here. I already did Nightmare and Brutal, both one key. I think this was one of my highest record, 52 million. Alright, this is a very pay to win comp, but actually there are a lot of different ways to build teams. This is just the most optimal team. You get a Perfect Veil, block debuffs, Cleanser, Krisk. Alright, this is like way too pay to win. So I'm not gonna talk about this team setup a lot, but the most critical thing, actually the most important thing, as you guys can see, is like all the top damage dealers in our clan, we're not using Geomancer. Like I used to use Geomancer a lot, but I realized that like these type of pure max HP damage dealer, they still do more damage compared to Geomancer. So these type of champions are still better. And if you got these two, Royal Guard or Husk, I think you should still go with these two. Like if your team is tanky enough, obviously, you gotta build Royal Guard with HP. So yeah, that's just a conclusion. Like any max HP champion, they still do more damage than Geomancer in a Head of Wrath rotation. Alright, now let me talk about a more free-to-play friendly comp. Alright, this one, I know the team setup is a little bit weird. Well, it's not that free-to-play, but I would say it's much more low spending. Like look at this guy here. The only pay-to-win champion here is a Sifi, right? Let's take a look at their damage. Sifi, this is obviously not a PvE build. Geomancer, Royal Guard, Husk, like you guys can see, like Geomancer, he still does less damage than Royal Guard or Husk, and a Stag Knight. Like this is a very free-to-play comp. I think if you use a Richter Wraith here, I think it still works. I'm gonna show you guys the gear I'm running on my champions, and let's take a look at this team. The Corona is basically a meme, alright? I have no idea why I put Corona there, but the funny thing is, Corona actually survived till the end, alright? My Corona is like really in some random gear, not even in War Master. But actually the funny thing is, I think Corona is viable, alright, in Hydra. Because this champion has decreased attack, like all his skills are AoE. If you gear this champion in if you build this champion in War Master and build him as someone that can take Head of Mischief, the steel buffs, I think it's really good. Alright, then like this is just another way of doing Hydra without Duchess or Krisk. So let me just show you guys the gear I'm running on these champions. Alright, let me show you guys some champions gear real quick. Alright, so first is Corona. I think Corona is actually a viable Hydra champion. Like his skill kit is very versatile, right? Decreased attack, decreased defense. It's really good, and he's always going to counterattack because of this passive here. If enemies under decreased attack, decreased defense, obviously Hydra is gonna have these debuffs, right? So he's always going to counterattack. And if you build him in War Master, I think he's viable, seriously. And you can build this champion to have high resistance, to have this champion to take the hits from Mischief. And one very important thing is, let me show you guys my Krisk build. So Krisk is some champion I build. I want him to take Head of Mischief's A1, right? because he can put a lot of buffs on himself. One small trick is you want to use a blush shield. Sorry, what's the name of this accessory? A blush shield ring. Right. You want to use one piece of blush shield accessory on those type of tanky champions. So he's gonna have one extra buff. So the Head of Mischief is gonna be more likely to attack him. Alright. Then, like, really nothing special. Like, also let me show you guys my 200 rank real quick. Like, I've always said in my previous Hydra video, I highly recommend you guys to put one of your 6 champion in a Guardian set. Put one of your like tanky champion in Guardian set. Basically, your team is taking like 10% less damage constantly. Okay, so like 200 is not gonna die. So it's a perfect choice to put a Guardian set on her. And I can put this champion as a lead to have 70% extra accuracy. 70 extra accuracy, I mean. Alright, so Duchess, really nothing special. This is a pay to win champion, but you don't need this champion to one key brutal, I think. Alright, actually another very good option is Mithrala. I think I showcased this champion in my previous Hydra video. I think this champion is really viable in Hydra. Even in this rotation, alright, she has a cleanse, and you can build this champion. You can put a Blast Shield accessory on this champion to have her to take Head of Mischief. She's gonna have insane accuracy, so she's always gonna resist every debuff basically. And then Geomancer is viable in this rotation because of Head of Wrath. You're gonna build this champion tanky and high speed. For the Husk, yeah, I build Husk fast. The crit damage is really not that important. I think 200% crit damage is gonna be enough because the enemy max HP skill is capped. Alright, one very good choice on your as your decreased defense champion is Hugo. You want to make sure you bring a block buff champion in the current rotation. Like Hugo is really good. Even though we have 2 Force Affinity head in this rotation, but still Hugo is really good because of this skill here. Block, buffs, and decreased defense. 3 turns cooldown, and a cleanse skill on A3. Alright, so like I think for the Head of Torment, it's not that hard. I feel like Head of Torment is pretty much the second easiest head, even if you don't bring a champion like a Duchess, or you don't bring a Perfect Veil or block debuff champion. Like just don't target it. All right, like remove the deterrence mastery from your Hydra team champions. Just don't target Head of Torment. Like most of these champions have single target ability, right? Either A1 or A2. Just don't target Head of Torment. You don't have to bring a Duchess. Just like I showcased with this team here. Alright, so this team here, there's no Reviver, and pretty much no champion died. I couldn't deal with the Devour, then I quit, right? So like no champion died. I don't think Duchess is a must-have in the current rotation, right? This is like Lady Kim is just so good in Hydra. I feel like dealing with this rotation, decreased accuracy on Hydra heads is really good. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. I just generally think this is a much easier rotation compared to previous one. You should give a Brutal, at least Brutal, a try. I think it's really doable. I'm not gonna showcase the battle in this video. I didn't record it, but I mean the Hydra guide video is probably not gonna get much views. So yeah, hope this video helped you guys a little bit. Just look at like these two types of team setup. It's like it's not free to play, but it's very low spending friendly. Like Coroner, just ignore this Coroner. This is basically a meme champion here, alright? And like the Nightmare team setup is pretty much pay to win. Just look at these two team setups. I think it's like doable by most of the players. Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.